How's you doing today? You know what I'm talking about? Bro, they say, there you go with that Boy Scout hat on again. Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about? Whoo. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, where you get that from? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Father Figure Friday? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good? People like, hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. Say what you looking for, bro. My child. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but you can go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go to 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go to 82nd Hillside, the barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got some. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, do that again, Baby Cuz. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got something, man. And if all else fails, you can go get you one off of Amazon. Go and get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that, Baby Cuz? Swing that finger here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? One more time. Worldwide. INC. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, man. And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about, man? Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, mama saying, mama always says, you know what I'm talking about, boy, brush your whiskers when you on tip, bad boy. You know what I'm talking about, man? Coffee Chronicles, y'all see that smoke coming up off that thing, huh? Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with oh man, we doing this disclaimers, man. Y'all good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no drug sellers. No, you know what I'm talking about. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, don't take a sip of the sippers. I don't promote no crime. Nah, I don't promote no violence. Nah, you know what I'm talking about. I don't promote no domestic violence. Nah, you know what I'm talking about. Keep your hands off them people. People, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Down, you know what I'm talking about. Promote, you know what I'm talking about. No negativity. You know what I'm talking about. Nah, you know what I'm talking about. Me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about. He was talking to me. Who me? I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about. Not shit. You know what I'm talking about. No, you know what I'm talking about. Me. I promote, you know what I'm talking about, is y'all, you know what I'm talking about, go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, you know what I'm talking about, make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got people, you know what I'm talking about, but a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about. Me, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got nothing against nobody. Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about, bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about, that joy, you know what I'm talking about, and that love, you know what I'm talking about, that love back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on, man, bring it in, come fuck with your partner. Alright, check it out, man. Alright, come fuck with it, nigga, one time. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with the people, you know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing, man? They say, brothers, there's just something about this blunt that ain't, I think my respiratory system is clogged up once more. You know what I'm talking about? And things of such. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people out there? How's y'all doing on this Father Figure Friday? Talking about what you talk about, Father Figure, man. I told you my daddy is gonna be up out here, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, me and Pops finna have a ball, ain't we? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ain't never been fishing but still smell like trout. You know, the big one that got away. Actually, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? Say, Barry, what you talking about on this Father Figure Friday, man? Listen. I told you the other day, man, I wanted to thank my daddy because I realized that's the difference in my life. You know what I'm talking about? I want to thank my daddy, then I want to thank Cardell. R.I.P. Pops, you know what I'm talking about? It's like I say after my, you know what I'm talking about? Cardell, nigga just always was fortunate enough to have father figures. You know what I'm talking about, man? To separate your perspective firepower. Firepower. You know what I'm talking about? To separate your perspective. You know what I'm talking about? From thinking like the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Pods. You know what I'm talking about? But for real, man, father figure Friday. Because I was fortunate enough, you know what I'm talking about? To have somebody to, you know what I'm talking about, to show me the way, man. And just, you know, give me some advice and to mold me into the, you know what I'm talking about, old young man I am today. You get what I'm saying? And today, man, it'd be like YouTube is the father figure, Facebook is the father figure, you know what I'm talking about, Instagram is the father figure looking at. Who need a father figure face ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man, today, it really ain't no father figures. Now, hold on, let me take that back. I'm talking about as a whole. Because I know some good ass daddies, you know what I'm talking about? Where Tang at? You know what I'm talking about? My nigga wanted to, if it was a daddy award, nigga, my nigga be defending this motherfucking title every year, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know who the runner-up would be, you know what I'm talking about? But my nigga gonna be up there, nigga, just like at the, what they call that shit, the Players Ball, you know what I'm talking about? My nigga Tang gonna be up there defending this championship every year, nigga, if it was a father award. My nigga leading the pack. I know some good ass daddies, y'all, you know what I'm talking about? I know some niggas that's just good daddies, you know what I'm talking about? I got a lot of friends that's good daddies, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to fellas. But on this Father Figure Friday, man, we just talking about shit, something that's wrong, or, man, I don't know what's wrong. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really get into that, what's wrong with the world. I could just tell you what's wrong in my life, you know what I'm talking about? Because I am the world. So I can tell you what's wrong in the world, you know what I'm talking about? Who else can tell you what's wrong in the world, you know what I'm talking about? But Father Figure, man, I ain't got no goddamn tempers. But Father Figure Friday, man. And if you around your little lads or something, man, you know what I'm talking about? Instill something in them, folks. You know what I mean? Not this bullshit. You know what I mean? Because if y'all want to keep it real, like the people, we just adding on to that shit, y'all. If you want to talk about what's wrong with the kids, we don't do nothing but sit around the kids and act like the kids. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on their phone. You know what I'm talking about? The kids and the grown-ups. I told y'all I was just at one of the functions. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl or a fight or something I went to, bro. And you couldn't tell the kids from the grown-ups, bro. They were all having the same conversation. You know what I'm talking about? The latest celebrity gossip. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what's gonna start being the father figure? You know what I'm talking about? That celebrity gossip stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Guess who's gonna start being the role models and shit, hip hop Hollywood and the people on there and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And they just gonna come to the street and act that shit out, y'all. Most important thing you can instill in your son, boy, know who you is, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Just always be your own man. Find out what you believe in, nigga, and be ready to stand on it. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But on this Father Figure Friday, man, I just want to shout out my daddy because I get to see him today, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't seen my daddy in a few years. You know what I'm talking about? I think the last time I seen my daddy was in 17. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about, man? So yeah, man, this is really, man, I'm just happy I had a daddy, man. I'm just happy I had a daddy, man. I'm happy because I'm one of the people that I could tell you what the world looked like before the crack took over, bro. I remember when we was all together. It didn't used to be like this, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers had afros. You know what I'm talking about? They wasn't running around with blue and blonde wigs and shit. Motherfuckers had afros with that fist in the pit. You know what I'm talking about? They used to set that motherfucker right there in the back of their head so everybody could see you go like this. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody was together. Niggas was wearing African medallions and shit. They wasn't wearing 30 chains. I mean, there was some out there in Adidas suits and shit wearing donkey robes, but for the most part, niggas was wearing African medallions and they was listening to Public Enemy and X-Clan. You know what I'm talking about? Who remember the people from Atlanta, but they had the song called Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about? Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about? A game of horseshoes. You know what I'm talking about? Who remember that? I can just tell you what the world was like, man, before that shit destroyed the family, man. I can. Because that shit came along And it just destroyed the families, folks. It just took the father figures out the home. It just took all the, you know what I mean, the structure out the home. You feel me? Then it was haywire. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody was just left to fend for themselves. You know what I'm talking about? But we used to be together, y'all. We used to be proud to be together too. You didn't even have to force us. You know what I'm talking about? We used to greet each other like, "How is you doing, brother?" You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Show you right. You know what I'm talking about, man? It used to be like that, man. On this Father Figure Friday, man. And I also know nowadays you can't tell little nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? I know you can't tell little nephew and them something. You can't really tell them nothing. You can't. Nephew and them that want to listen to that shit because the father figures now is the drill music and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? The streets of Chicago raising everybody kids, ain't they? You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know how we got like that. But fuck it, it's like that. You know what I'm talking about? Father Figure Friday it is. You know what I'm talking about, man? I love my daddy, man. You know what I'm talking about? That man, he gave me some of the best advice ever in my life. You know what I'm talking about, man? For real. And on this Father Figure Friday, man, I don't even know if you got kids, man. You know what I'm talking about? But the way the world is, man, you can't, you got to be the father figure, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be, like, when we was little, nigga, nigga, your daddy was your hero, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't even happen no more, nigga. You didn't give a fuck about Superman, nothing, nigga. Your dad, you wanted to be like your daddy, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Now they just give niggas more shit to praise. They just give people different shit to praise. You know what I'm talking about? They got Lil Wayne, the father figure, Jay-Z, you know what I'm talking about, all that stuff on TV and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So now kids just look up to everything. They looking up to the characters on The Chi and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta watch that too. You know what I'm talking about? Because we all know the characters on The Chi, man. You just gotta, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't no telling niggas, you get what I'm saying, man. Don't let that shit raise your kids, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let that shit instill the morals and principles in your kids. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't do it, man. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, I don't know, man. I'm just call this one Father Figure Friday because I get to see my father. You know what I'm talking about, my daddy. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm happy about that. Yeah, man, that man taught me a lot, man. You know what I'm talking about? But the most important thing, that man taught me how to be a man. You know what I'm talking about? Stand on what you believe in. You know what I'm talking about? Just stand on what you believe in. If you believe it, nigga, you stand on that. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what he taught me. For real. That's why they say baby cuz mean. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever seen that video? Say baby cuz, why you so mean? I'll tell you why, because my daddy told me fuck everybody else. You know what I'm talking about, man? That's just what he told me, man. For real. You know what I'm talking about, man? You're going to have to do it yourself, man. Don't never follow. You know what I mean? Don't. You can do it yourself, man. You can do whatever you want to. When you want to, it ain't no way to do you. You know what I'm talking about? Just do you until you become the way. You know what I'm talking about, man? Who else do them become the way? You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm telling you. That's why one of the rawest motherfuckers I told you, I done seen is Donald Trump. You know what I'm talking about? You just do you, nigga, to this. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let nobody tell you you should do. Nigga, do you. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, give them a good dose of you. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see it? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's over there? You talking about that way? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody is. You know what I'm talking about? Who else fucks with it like that? Nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Let me brush my face before I get up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Mama say always brush your whiskers. You know, T-Bag, boy. But yeah, for this, so on this Father Figure Friday, man, you know what I'm talking about, man? If, y'all having these problems, man, you know what I'm talking about? Because nowadays, motherfuckers just give the kids the phone to get out their face anyway, you know what I'm talking about? Because everybody paying attention to their own life, you know what I'm talking about? So they just give the kids the phone because they watching Facebook and stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about? Instagram, seeing what other people doing and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? You can't even pay attention to the kids because you're paying attention to people that ain't even in your house and stuff, you know what I'm talking about, baby? I don't know, you know what I'm talking about? But this is Father Figure Friday, you know what I'm talking about? And if you can, you be the best father figure you can, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, you know what I mean? And with that one right there, always remember. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing. Just to do a little bit of love. Hold on, because my partner say you got to do this before you go off. You know what I'm talking about? Who remember that boy? Brother look like he in a Boy Scout meeting, don't he? You know what I'm talking about? All right, sir. You know what I'm talking about, man? I love y'all, man.